Hey, Oh, I can't look. I can't even see up there. Hey, Shakina. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Felisa. Hey, Short Lady C. Yes, YouTube tried to play with us tonight, y'all. They tried to get us. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Shiz Kingdom. Viva, is that the name right? I want to make sure I got it right. Hey, Tasha. Yeah, welcome to Weight Loss Wednesday. Hey, Tiara. Hey, China Doll. Hey, Nita. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Pam and Kelly and Tammy. How y'all doing? How's y'all week? Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what? And shout out to Stacy because sis was on it tonight. She's like, hold on, it's something going on, but don't you worry because I'm going to let you know when everything is working right. And I appreciate you, Stacy. Thank you. Hey, Darletta and Veronica. Oh, glad to see you too on Weight Loss Wednesday. Hey, Michelle. Hey, another Crystal. Okay, it's three of us in here. We all got the same spelling. Okay. Hey, Valerie. Yay, you made it. Hey, Angel. Hey, Pam. Okay, you had a really good week. I had a really good week too, y'all. Like, I have been on it. When I say on track, like, I have been on it. When I told y'all it was no more excuses, I mean, it was no more excuses. Like, we had to get back on it. And so I feel really, really good. I have been fasting more than 20 hours every single day. I have been eating enough calories to where I am, doing good on Weight Watchers. Like, you have to eat a certain amount of points, which equals calories to get a blue dot, which means you're in a healthy eating zone. If you don't get a blue dot, it's either one, you under ate, or two, you over ate. Now on days that you use your weeklies, of course you may not get a blue dot because if you eat over your points, then your dot goes away. So I get 23 points a day, but I always end up with like 70 weeklies. So when I have Chipotle, I'll use my weeklies to have Chipotle, and my Chipotle order is 36 points. So even though it's not technically overeating, I don't get a blue dot for that because I'm over my points, if you get that part. So anyway, yeah, I have been doing really, really good with my meals to where like they are good enough to where I'm like full. I'm good on my fasting and stuff like that. I have been taking my NRG. I started taking resolution drops. This is the second week of me taking the resolution drops, and I do see a difference. And I've been drinking my tea. I always drink my tea on Weight Loss Wednesday because I don't want it before. I don't want to have to tell y'all to hold on. And then, and I've been doing my NurtrBurst every single day when I break my fast. Oh, oh, right. They were trying to mess up your workout, sis. Hey, Brittany. Oh, Tammy, I'm doing really, really good. Hey, Deborah. Yeah, I got you. Because a lot of people do say that, like, sis, look, I be working out or I be doing other stuff when I'm listening to you. Hey, Nicole. Oh, okay, yeah. Cause when you sign up for Weight Watchers, once you like do your little quiz, it kind of like suggests what you can do. So a lot of people do green, a lot of people do purple, and I'm on blue. And like I've stated before, the reason I like blue is because on blue carbs have points, and that is what I want to limit. I don't want to get rid of carbs. I just want to limit them. So yeah, I just make sure that I'm on blue so I can calculate my points pretty well. Hey Valencia, you did make it. Hey Mia, okay. So yes, guys, my eating is going better this week, but my knees won't let me be great. I totally understand, sis. And if that's that case, just do what you can do. Walking is a very good exercise. I was reading this article about walking, and it was like the title of the article was can you lose fat just from walking? Because a lot of people figure like, yeah, walking is not really an exercise. But y'all, I'm gonna actually share a video too in this description box because it was so informational. The dude gave 10 reasons as to why you really can lose weight, and he breaks down like the calorie intake and everything. Because a lot of people always say, oh, walking is not an exercise, but it is. And you don't even have to be power walking. You can walk at your own pace. It's always like they always tell you when you're strength training, it's either heavy weights and less reps or less weight and more reps. So it just depends. If you're going to walk slower, then you just got to walk a little longer than some people. But if you're going to speed walk, then you can walk shorter to burn your calories. So don't ever think that movement is not exercise. Like anything that you're doing, I don't care if you get up and down, squatting on the chair, whatever you can do, that's exercise. Hey, Maisha. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm fasting 16/8. I think it's what I'm eating during my eating window. Planning on meal prepping and eating clean the rest of this challenge. Yes. And that could be a big part because remember I talked to you guys about calorie counting. You can think like, oh, this is just this amount of calories. You could be overeating in calories. And if you are overeating in calories and not burning enough of those calories off, then you can be staying at your same size even if you are fasting. Because it's, remember, weight loss is calories in and calories out. But that video that I want to share with you guys, he really breaks that down because the body is more complex than we give credit for. And sometimes even with calories in, calories out, you may not see a weight loss. And it's many other factors to that. So I really want y'all to like check out his video. Man, he really enlightened me on some stuff. My eating has been great. I feel so good. I have so much energy. It scares me, LOL. Sometimes I forget to eat. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Like, your girl been over here fasting 23 hours one day, 24 hours one day. Like, it can be that way. And I break my fast. I have been breaking my fast every single day with my green smoothie. And I love it because I put all of my nutrients in there, especially since I'm doing a longer fast. I do want to do that because I have my Teamy Green powder in there. And that powder has 16 different superfoods. So it's like kale, spinach, and spirulina, and wheatgrass. Like, it's all like healthy stuff. So I put that in there. I do a cup of spinach, a half a banana, a Premier Protein shake, which is 30 grams of protein. It's only 1 gram of sugar and 2 carbs, I think it is. So it is keto friendly for that Premier Protein. So yeah, and I use that. And the reason I use Premier Protein and not a protein powder is because I use that Premier Protein as a double thing. It's protein for me and it's like my liquid for my smoothie. Because you know, some people have to add water, or have to add juice, or have to add milk, almond milk or something to their smoothie. Well, with me using that protein shake, I don't have to add a liquid to my smoothie to liquefy. You get what I'm saying? So I just think that's a 1-2 punch because I'm getting 30 grams of protein and it's my liquid source. So that's why I use Premier Protein for my smoothies. And then I put my 1 scoop of my Teamy collagen powder. And y'all, that collagen is lit because your girl hair growing, nails growing, skin glowing. Like, that is lit. I'm not gonna even lie. It's just 1 scoop and you don't even taste it. Like, it's purple. If you mix it just by itself, you get like a little bit of a sweet hint of a taste. But if you throw it in your smoothie, you don't even taste it. So I do put it in every one of my smoothies. And yeah, that's everything. Oh, and then PB2. I do 2 tablespoons of PB2. And that's what be in my smoothie. So when I break my fast, I have that so I can get all those nutrients. Because remember, when you breaking your fast and you've been fasting for a while, your body is ready to grab whatever you put in it. So when you break your fast, you want to make sure that you're breaking your fast with some nutrient dense stuff. You don't want to break your fast with candy because that's what your body's going to absorb. So you want to break your fast with something that's going to grab it first. So that's why I like breaking my fast with my smoothie. And then I've been doing my workout and stuff like that. I love you too, y'all. I take Total Control, sometimes Herbalife, 1 per day. Okay, cool. Yes, I didn't never get to try like the pills from Herbalife, but I did take the shakes, and yes, they do work. I have to get the Teamy Green. Stacy, I'm telling you, that Teamy Green's like, yes, y'all know I partnered with Teamy on a lot of stuff. And they sent that to me for review the first time, and sis spent her coins on it the second time. Like, I literally bought it. I think it's $29.99, but if you use my discount code Crystal H20, then you can get 20% off your purchase or whatever, and try like that. But again, when you first try that greens, it's gonna taste green. It's gonna taste smoothie, healthy. Like, oh my God, I'm a gym rat. Like, you gonna be like, dang, am I healthy? But yeah, after the first couple times you have it, you get used to that taste. You don't have to worry about it. And that's why I like that PB2, because it masks that taste. So you don't necessarily taste it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you do still taste it, but then that peanut butter hit it and you're okay with it. So, hey Dorothy, hey Marquita, hey Shay. So yes, guys, so that's what's been going on in my world as far as like my journey. Like, everything is going so super good. I have been doing the jump rope, and the one thing I will honestly say from that jump rope is your girl is getting tight. Like, I'm tightening up, and it's so crazy because I never thought that my body will tighten, because y'all know I've been doing this forever, and it could be one because I am being consistent. I worked out well, actually today, which is Wednesday, is my rest days, but I still been trying to do some type of activity. So I did yoga last week. This week I found like this walk at home video that guarantees 2,000 steps in 16 minutes. I know that's not really like not a workout, but but yeah, I still want to do that or whatever. So it could just be that I'm being consistent every day, as far as the working out part, as to why I feel like my body is tightening or whatever. But yeah, I'm getting like thick, and I'm still doing my squats and my planks, and my squats, like I just love it. I love the product that it brings. Like I just love that. So I'm gonna continue to do that. The taste, I will get used to it. Yes, I had to. And like I said, the first couple times of drinking that Teamy Green, I was just like, oh, this real healthy. Like every time I took a sip, I was like, I'm healthy. I'm real healthy. Doctor's gonna be excited. But I'm telling you, like after your 34 smoothie, it's just like you're used to it. And believe it or not, if I run out and I don't have it, so I can't put it in my smoothie, when I do drink my smoothie without it, I'm like, this missing something, because I've gotten so used to that taste. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Yes, and I always appreciate, like I have to, at some point, like one of my sis reached out to me, and she was just talking about, it's hard. Like this journey is hard. And I'm like, it is. And what keeps me going and what motivates me is just to keep going until I see results. Because if you are working out, you're doing everything, if you're on your fasting journey, you're fasting. If whatever diet you choose, you're doing that. And you're working out and you're drinking your gallon of water and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, then you may not see results in 3 days. You may not see results in 2 weeks. But guess what? If you keep going, then you'll see the results. It's when you stop that you don't see the results. That's why I love people to review different products, like Herbalife and Hydroxycut and all that stuff. Like I like people's opinions and commentary on how it went for them, and if they took it, what they did with it. But I don't like when somebody gives a product a bad review and they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Because for one, they have instructions on it for a reason. You can read the instructions, and if it's something too that you can tailor, like with the tea, a lot of people only do 1 packet, a lot of people do 2 packets, some people doing 4 and 5 packets. Don't know why they want to do that many, but I saw it on Instagram. People are doing 4 and 5 and 6 packets of this tea. At that point, sis, I just feel like you need to eat better. Like it's like you trying to erase your look. I done went off on a tangent because this is a detox tea, and with 2 it works very good. So if you're doing 6, then I know that you are busy. So it's like, I feel like if you're doing that many, then you have to be at a point in your life where you're guilty about what you're eating and you're trying to get it out of you. You'll do better just to, switch up your diet and clean it up a little bit. Yeah, you don't have to do that many. But anyway, I said all that to say, sometimes you can tailor the instructions to fit you better and what works for you better. But to just slam a product and say, Herbalife don't work, and you really only took the shake for 2 days, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, so I'm gonna get into some of these comments because y'all know I can get to talking. Tiara, so in your 4-hour window, do you just have a smoothie in your meal prep? Yes, I do in my 4-hour window. And what I did with my meal prep is I made it very calorie dense. So remember how I told you guys I was all about the 0-point foods and stuff? Well, the reason 0-point foods or Weight Watchers are 0 points is because they're lower in calories. When you start getting upper in calories, then you get upper in points. So what I did was, instead of doing regular ground turkey, instead of doing 99% ground turkey, I do 93, is it? 93.7? Yeah, because I did 90-10 for my meatloaf, but the other one I have, I think, is 93. No, sorry, y'all, 85-15. So I did that one. So that one ends up being 5 points per serving. So it's more calories. And then same thing with like my sides. I used to always just go straight for vegetables because vegetables are 0 points. But again, since I need to make sure that I'm eating enough calories and stuff, I always pick 1 0-point side and 1 point that half side. So whether it be veggie pasta because that's 4 to 5 points, or whether it is what did I have, ranch style beans, those are 4 points, stuff like that. So I try to just make sure that I'm making like a healthier choice, which is what we're gonna talk about, but still getting my calories in. And it's really working, because I like the way that you're not eating enough is your energy levels. Like you will feel like you're not eating enough. So I feel very sustained. It is hard, but y'all help me to stay motivated. Oh, no problem. That's what we here for, sis. Tammy, advice on if I'm starting the first time, I'm trying to lose weight and it's and I just ate a small portion, is eating certain foods or just start walking and drinking more water? What's your advice? My first advice is to drink more water. Before, if you're just now starting, this your first time, that means that you're not drinking as much water as you should. So even if you start right now by just incorporating more water, you will start to see more changes. Now, I'm not promising that you're going to see a whole lot of weight loss. You're going to see some water weight loss, especially if you're drinking enough to where you know peeing it. I call it watering your diet, making sure that you're just drinking as much water as you can, but you don't want to overdo it. But you want to drink up to a gallon a day. But yeah, once you start incorporating more water, you will start to see that you're not eating as much, because a lot of times, y'all, you're just dehydrated. Your body just thirsty, and you up here thinking you're hungry, so you eating chips, you eating candy, you eating cookies, you eating cake, and you realize like nothing satisfying me. You really just need to drink you some water. So if you feel yourself getting hungry, especially after you just had a meal or something like that, then go ahead and first go to a bottle of water. Drink a bottle of water first, and then if your stomach is still saying no, we need some more, then consider going ahead and eat something. But always go to water as your first source. As soon as you feel like you're hungry, go to water first. Drink that first and see if that can, help you out or whatever. But yes, definitely start off with drinking more water. And then after you start off with drinking more water, if you're not ready to switch over your food yet, then go ahead and just cut your portions. So go ahead. You don't have to worry about going to the grocery store and just doing a whole overhaul of healthy stuff. Just make sure you just starting to cut your portions and stuff like that. And you'll start to see a difference in that. And then that'll motivate you to switch to healthier choices at that point. What's a lot, y'all? Oh, okay, Valencia, I'll save it. You have a good night, and tell the family I said hi. I like Herbalife, but I just use it when I'm not hungry. Yes, and I liked Herbalife, but like I've always said with Herbalife, like I always said with Herbalife, it's something that you really got to keep up. Like, it's a lifestyle. Like, I still do have a friend right now that has been doing Herbalife, y'all, for years. Like, even to this day, she still has her shakes and stuff, and she has maintained her weight loss. I want to say she lost like 70 pounds. And yeah, she's kept it off, but she still does do her shakes. But yes, guys, so on this Weight Loss Wednesday right here, I just wanted to do a little chat with you guys on what is healthy. A lot of people walk around here and tell us what healthy is, but do we really know what healthy is? And the answer to that question is no. Nobody know what healthy is. The reason being is because only your doctor knows that. When you go get your blood work done and get those numbers ran, that way they're taking something out of your body, your blood out your body, and testing it against everything they need to test it. Then your doctor will be able to let you know how healthy you are. I see a lot of people on social media, they post their food and somebody is all in their comments saying that ain't healthy, you need to switch this for this, you need to switch that for that. And my answer to that is always, don't worry about it. What that means, say you in my business, don't do that. Like, don't do that. Do not talk on somebody else's food, because you don't know what's healthy for someone. And the you got to think about it like this. I know a lady right now that is 80 pounds. She is 80 pounds, and her cholesterol is bad. She's on cholesterol meds, and she takes another med. I want to say high blood pressure, but I don't want to like speak that on her, whatever. But she is on 2 different medications, and she's 80 pounds. And those medications is normally what a plus size person will be on. So at the end of the day, she is small and she still has health problems. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what healthy necessarily is, but you can make better choices. You know what I'm saying? So instead of going and getting the deep fried chicken, you can bake your chicken. Or instead of going and get fried fish, you can grill your fish or bake your fish. Or instead of just eating, your chicken with mashed potatoes and mac and cheese, maybe throw a vegetable in there, eat some green beans with your mashed potatoes, just stuff like that. And also, like I told you guys, with serving sizes, because when it comes to calories, if you are overeating anything, you are overeating it. It doesn't matter just because it's a banana. You can't have 23 bananas a day, because that ain't healthy. Like, what's healthy for one person is always not healthy for the next. So you can't tailor your healthiness to somebody else, but you can get ideas from other people and put it together together. Now, when on my weight loss journey, like I've always told you guys, I've never been one to always have fresh vegetables and all this stuff, because at the end of the day, being on a journey is very expensive. Not everybody can go to Whole Foods and buy organic vegetables, or not everybody can go, to Sprouts and get the nice organic fruit. But what you can do is go to Kroger and get you some fruit, or maybe buy you some frozen vegetables, and that way you can buy a bigger quantity of them and have them for more than 1 or 2 meals. So at the end of the day, y'all, don't stop letting people tell you what healthy is, because nobody knows what healthy is but your doctor. But what you can do is make better choices. That's why I always do try to steer away, or you guys always see me put healthy in quotations, because a lot of times somebody always got something to say about something. They're like, ugh, that's a microwave dinner, that's not healthy, it has 700 milligrams of sodium. Okay, I totally understand that, but most people can have up to 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day. So if I'm eating one TV dinner with 700 milligrams of sodium, I still have a lot of sodium that I can intake the rest of the day. So what I'm going to do is I may have that TV dinner for one meal, and my next meal I'm going to make sure is lower in sodium. So it's all about balance. So stop letting people tell you what is healthy and what is not healthy. And also on your journey, make sure that you are you are making the most out of your meals. Don't just go for stuff you like. Go for something that you know you're going to want to eat, and then go for something that you really don't care for, but you know you need to eat it. Like broccoli. Believe it or not, I used to like broccoli, but I think I wore myself out on it. So now it's just like, I kind of don't want it. So if I'm going to have broccoli, then I'm going to put it in something. So I'm going to make me broccoli, and I'm going to do chicken and Alfredo sauce. That way, the chicken Alfredo good, but I'm still eating broccoli. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you do have to add something that may not be so healthy in order for you to get your healthy stuff in. But yes, guys, when it comes to it, just make sure that you are doing what works best for you. Make sure that you are going to the doctor, figuring out what it is. Because even at 297 pounds, I didn't have diabetes, I didn't have high blood pressure, but my cholesterol was super, super high, and stuff like that. And also too, when you're picking your journey lifestyle, make sure you know what your stats are before you do that. And the reason I say that is because keto is a high fat, low carb diet. And if you have cholesterol problems like me, which is hereditary, I got it from my dad, because my dad has cholesterol problems, and he actually has to take medication for it. And I knew then that I wasn't gonna take medication for it. I don't mind drinking my tea, which I need to drink. Let me shake it up. I don't mind drinking my tea and taking my NRG, because that's something I can take today and stop tomorrow. But when you are on medications, that's something you got to take until you are cured from whatever it is. And some people never are. Some people constantly take it. So I knew then I didn't want to be on any type of med. So me and my doctor had to sit down, and I said, what do I got to do? And she said, you just need to change your eating, Crystal. You need to add more spinach, y'all. That's why I be on that spinach like that. She said, add more spinach, add more protein in. She said, it's okay to have, your carbs, your breads, your pastas and stuff, but limit them. You don't have to have it every day. That's why if I do have rice or bread or something like that, it's either a cheat meal or it's something that I have on the weekend. Monday through Friday is kind of my strict zone. That's kind of where I'm going to eat my meal prep, and it is what it is. Get over it, because the weekend is coming. So yes, guys, you just have to teeter and totter and figure out what works for you, but don't let somebody tell you what healthy is. Because like I said, I see so many people, get bashed. They're up here trying to inspire people, and they post, hey guys, Smart Ones TV dinners are 2 for $4 at the store, and people like, don't buy that, they got so much sodium in it. And it's like, girls, have several seats, because at the end of the day, if you are only eating that TV dinner and that's the only thing you're eating, guess what, sis, you're gonna lose weight. It's not about that. A lot of people think you have to go out here and do all this extraness. Like, that's what kills me the most. And those are the people that end up falling off their journey, because you're trying to do too much, and it's like, it's not sustainable. Remember, this is a lifestyle, so you want to make sure that you are doing something that you can continue to do. You don't want to add nothing to your routine that's overwhelming, and you won't be able to keep up with it. So let me see these comments, because y'all going in. Oh, thank you, Angel. Hey, Crystal. We got another Crystal. That's 4. Oh, wait a minute. 5 Crystals in here. Hey, Crystal. We got Crystal Lachey, Genuine Crystal. Where were the other 2 Crystals? They was at the top. Let me go see. Crystal Gooding. And there was one more. And Crystal Leonard. And then I'm Crystal. Uh-oh. It's the Crystal party. Party. Okay, I'm corny. I'm gonna stop. What else? Hello, do you have a document you can share for your weekly meal plan? Miss G Moore, I really don't have it. What I do is I just kind of go by what I'm craving. So like this week I was craving baked chicken. So I was like, okay, baked chicken is a good amount of points because remember I have to make sure that I'm eating enough because my eating window is so low now. So I said, okay, I got Sanderson's Farm chicken and that for 2 servings is 9 points. And the reason that some meat on the blue plan is points because it depends on like the sodium, the protein, like it depends on all that. And that's what I love Weight Watchers for, because they do all that math for me, so I don't have to think about that stuff anymore. So yeah, anyway, I did that, and then I just kind of think what I want with it. So I'm like, ooh, baked chicken, and I could do some beans, and I could do some corn. So when I do my meal prepping, it's just kind of what I want to eat. And then if it's a week that I know I want to be lazy, then I always do my chili, something that's easy, because if I don't want to cook, then I'm gonna do bad. I'm gonna stop by a drive-through. So I gotta make it simple and something that I genuinely want to eat. But I do have some videos on me meal prepping. If you follow me on Instagram, a lot of times I do post like my meal preps and stuff on there. And then again, Vlogmas is coming up. We about to be vlogging every single day, so you guys are really gonna see everyday life on stuff like that. So hey Carlisha, hey Blossom, welcome. Hey Alana. Yes, I posted in the group about me started walking everywhere. Oh yes, Kelly, I remember that. And girl, get on it. And it really does help. Like, I feel really good. I can even go. Like, I've been saying I'm going to do a 1 mile walk, and it's always been almost 2 miles. Alrighty. Oh, hey, Marquita, thank you. When I get up in the morning, I take the apple cider vinegar. It helps the cravings. Yes, it really, really does. I do my apple cider vinegar first, the first thing, soon I wake up. Okay, Tiara, you started ACV yesterday? What do you think of extended fast? Oh, I appreciate extended fast. I'm very much for that, especially if it's been a while or if you feel like you really have not been eating. Like, again, fasting is not a form of like, that's not something you want to run to when you're doing bad. No, you want to make sure that you're staying consistent in your food so your body can get used to what's going on. Because if you're always switching, if you're on a diet Monday and then Tuesday you eating Dunkin' and then Wednesday back on the diet and then Thursday you eating Dickies, like what you can't want your body to do right, so you don't want to do it. But extended fasting really does help because it gives your body time to shut down, your digestive system time to like actually digest what you've been eating and go ahead and get that out. And it helps with bloating a lot too. Hey Jersey girl. I know, welcome to the live. Hey Keisha's Way. Oh, 21 days, sis. Call me and let me know how they go. I do appreciate it, though. It's a lot of people that do it. Like, whenever I've been fasting and when I first started doing this 20-hour fast, I ain't gonna lie, your girl it's just the thought of it, y'all. Because it's not even that you be hungry, especially when you take the NRG and now them resolution drops. It's not even that you be hungry, but it's just the fact that either someone's eating around you, this is the time that you normally used to eat, or you're at home and your spouse or your friends are eating, so it's just kind of tradition for you to be eating. So that's why I say a lot of times you don't even be hungry. Go to your water first and see if that will get you there, and then eat if you are still hungry. Like if we're grown, you genuinely know if you're hungry or not. But if you're not, you don't want to just eat out of boredom. Oh, thank you, Keisha. Yeah, she is getting me together. NurtrBurst, and I do take my NurtrBurst every single day, and they say that's equivalent to 18 salads. So me on top of taking a NurtrBurst with 18 salads and then me drinking my smoothie with the green superfood Greek, like I should be the healthiest woman on earth. Like I need to go to the doctor tomorrow so my doctor go and do my blood work, which I'm supposed to go to the doctor in December. I want to see what she got to say to me. Yes, crystals stand up. Like, this is so crazy. I've never seen this many crystals at one time. And our name are spelled the same. A good detox. Tell me what you mean, like a juice, a smoothie, a fasting. Like, what kind of detox are you looking for? Because it's so many. Hey, Darlene, how you doing, sis? Angel, you give such valuable information. I appreciate it, and I've learned so much. Weight Watchers really me. No, and see, that's the thing. Everybody always be saying, why you not a Weight Watchers ambassador? I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. It's a lot of pressure to be a WW ambassador, and I ain't saying I can't do it. I know I can do it, but realistically, I don't want everything to be like so uniform. Like, I want you to be able to understand. Like, tomorrow is my LASIK surgery, so I can't fast for 20 hours tomorrow. So I'm gonna break my fast at 16 hours because my surgery is scheduled for 3 p.m. 3 p.m. So I'll be going to surgery then, and that'll be about the time that I need to break my fast. But it's some stuff that I need to do and all that stuff. So I'm gonna break my fast at 16 hours, and then I'm going to eat Chipotle. Now, me eating Chipotle is gonna keep me full, and that'll be kind of like my meal for tomorrow, because once I have my surgery, like, they want you to keep your eyes closed for 4 hours, but 4 hours from the time that I like leave and be out in recovery and stuff is like 9:30, almost 10, and I know I like to be sleep anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep the night away. So yeah, once I eat that, at least that'll be something on my story that I can have. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And that's what I want everybody to realize. Your journey is a journey. Sometimes you can't be uniform. Sometimes you're going to have to make changes. Sometimes you're going to have to abruptly, switch something, or maybe end your fast early, or maybe fast a little later because you got caught up somewhere. But even doing so, just understand it all comes with it. So with that being said, don't be so hard on yourself. I tell y'all that every time, I've been so consistent these last 2 weeks and everything. I was like, dang, I'm finna break my streak because I've been fasting for 20 hours every day. And who's to say I won't do it tomorrow? I know Courtney not gonna let me do it because y'all, she talking about why you worried about Krista and her Lasik. You need to be checking on me. I'm the nervous wreck. Y'all, she is so funny. So yeah, she's like, I gotta drive you, Lord, and you can't have your eyes open. I'm like, Lord. But anyway, so stuff happens, guys. So sometimes you're gonna have to switch it up and stuff like that. So you just gotta move and roll with the punches. I can see your results in your face. Oh, thank you. I haven't weighed myself, y'all. But like I said, I feel really healthy. Like, I feel healthy. It could be from them doggone green smoothies. When I fall off my journey, I just look at your videos and I get on the treadmill. All right, Tasha. And y'all want to know the truth? I do the same thing. And what I do is I go back for me and look at where I was. Like, I love posting my before and afters because that's not to brag, but that's to show you that I started somewhere. Because again, I got a lot of new followers. A lot of y'all just seeing my journey now, but you don't know where I started. So when y'all see those before pictures, y'all be like, dang, sis, I didn't know. And I'll be like, that's why I tell you, anybody can do this. We got this, y'all. Just keep on going. You can do this. I stopped eating meat and now I'm ready to start back. Maybe just no beef. Yes, and see, that's what I do, She is Kingdom. I just don't do pork or beef, but I do chicken, shrimp, fish, stuff like that. But yeah, I just cut out pork and beef because, believe it or not, and that's why I was trying to tell y'all, when it comes to what's healthy or not, it's a lot of people on their diet that eat beef. They eat ground beef and, eat that with their vegetables and stuff. But for me, beef beefs me up. Like, if I have a cheat day and I eat beef, I promise you I'm going to gain 5 pounds overnight. It's like, I don't know if it's because it's sodium in it, or I don't know if it's just because my blood don't break it down. I don't know. But yes, if I eat beef, I can, like, that's the reason why I had got back up to 237, during the whole during the whole quarantine thing, is because I had started eating beef. And when I ate beef, it's like my weight just was like, here we come. And I'm like, as long as I don't eat beef, then I can have a cheat day every now and again and it really don't affect me. But if I add beef to it, it takes me down. So that's why I said everybody is different. And I'll think about it like this. Even if you don't think about it medically, think about it like this. Keto people think carbs ain't healthy. Vegans who are high carb think fat ain't healthy. Weight Watchers think you're supposed to be fat free. Keto think you're supposed to be full fat. Everybody everywhere thinks something ain't healthy. So only thing you could do is do what works for you. Do what you see that's working in your results. Do trial and error and then ride it out like that. Don't worry about what other people think healthy is, because nobody has seen your blood work and nobody knows what's going on the inside. So always remember that. What's going on with your surgery? Oh, I have my surgery tomorrow. Yes, because I'm tired of these, y'all. They keep sliding in. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell the vlog, but I'm gonna tell y'all too. Fun. I don't think I already told y'all. These were the glasses that I had when my face were bigger, so they have been way too big. So when I go down like this, they do this. And then as I do it, and y'all try to have a mask on and your glasses too big, but you're not supposed to be touching your face because y'all going on. And then I haven't been able to wear makeup all week because you can't wear makeup for 3 days before your surgery or something like that. So I was like, I haven't been able to wear makeup all week. So it has been a crazy mess. So y'all, tomorrow is the day. I'm gonna see what y'all talking about. I have a whole treadmill sitting downstairs and I need to start back using. Right, Stacy. No more excuses. Even if you start with just 5 minutes a day. Because that's what I did with jump rope. And I was like, I told y'all I did that 1,000 jumps and almost passed away. So I was like, sis, you need to bring that down a little bit. So I brought it down. And I did, this was before I actually started being consistent. I did 200 jumps. And at 200 jumps, I wasn't dead. I was like, okay, cool. So I said, okay, 200 is good, but 500 is a challenge. Because remember, in every workout, you do want to kind of challenge yourself. If you're not getting a challenge in your workout, it may not be as effective as you want. So you do kind of want to challenge yourself. So yeah, 200 was easy for me, but 500 was a challenge. So that's what I started with. So I'm starting with 500 and every week add 100 to it, because as you do it, like right now, y'all, like my jumping has improved so much this week. Last week, it was like I was tripping over the rope, you know, all kind of stuff. I get in a good rhythm and then I'll get tired and stop. And then it's like after that, it kind of went off. But this week, it's like, and I've been doing this lady named Jump Rope Mama. Oh, she is amazing. I love her workout. She has beginner workout, advanced workout, and stuff like that. But I love her workouts because she does everything in intervals. So you do like 30 seconds jumping, 10 seconds rest, 30 seconds jumping. So necessarily you're not counting your jumps, but you're still getting a full 10 to 15 minute workout. And so what I've been doing is, instead of using jumping as my full cardio, because my body's not ready for that. I'm not gonna lie. My body's not ready to do 45-minute jump roping. So what I do is I do 10 to 15-minute jump roping, making sure that I get my heart rate up and that warms me up. And then I follow that by going on my walk. And that's why I'm able to walk more, because my body's warmed up. I built my stamina up. And like I said, I done hit, the highest I've hit right now is 1.8 miles. And I'm going to continue to do more. My goal is to do up to 3 miles a day and, you know, incorporate my jump roping. But again, those are goals. That's what you have to work to. You can't come out the gate doing that, because either you're going to hurt yourself or you're going to discourage yourself, and, you know, you're going to end up falling off. So it's just all about taking baby steps and getting where you need to go. So that's what I'm doing right now. I really enjoy it. I actually bought me a jump rope that has a counter on it now, because your girl be having to, on her breaks, write it down so I can make sure I keep up with my jumps, because, yeah, my mind ain't that good. So that's what I've been doing. But I got me a jump rope counter now. And like I said, not necessarily that I'm counting my jumps, because I'm actually doing a jump rope workout. But I still do want to see how many jumps I'm getting within that workout, because I could be doing more than 600 and don't even know it or whatever. So I'm excited about it. Like I said, it's a journey in itself. It's something new, because when I first started working out, I started with hip hop cardio, and I still do enjoy hip hop cardio. But yeah, it's like I told you guys, we stay on the second floor, so sometimes I don't want to be doing all that jumping. But last night, I got home late because I went and got my hair silk pressed. So I got home late and it was dark, so I couldn't do no walking or anything. So what I ended up doing was Cobaco Fitness, and she had a 10-minute, what was it? 10-minute full body routine, a 10-minute back fat routine, and a 10-minute butt and ab routine. So I did all three of those to end up to have over 30-minute workout. And y'all, I feel good. Like, your girl sore, because she had us lifting weights and everything, and it wasn't no jumping involved. Well, we did have one segment where we did jumping jacks, but I put my yoga mat down and I did it on the jumping jack. So I feel like the yoga mat absorbed my stumping, because like I said, even though my neighbors up there don't care, I still care about who I'm on top of. So I don't ever want to disturb them. So yes, y'all, like it's I mean, it is what it is. And when I told you no excuses, I mean no excuses. Like even when I get off this live tonight, I'm gonna still do my yoga, because on Wednesdays I want to do yoga just to stretch my body, and because I be sore from actually working out. So that's what I want to do. And tomorrow I'm gonna try my best to get a workout in the morning, because again my surgery is tomorrow evening. So I won't even, I can't even work out. And then once you have the surgery, you can't work out for a week. So it's like crazy, because it's like I'm in this mode where it's like, I'm doing it, and then I have to put a halt to it, but I don't have to stop. I just gotta put a halt to it. So I can't do my jump roping, but I can still go on a walk. And like I said, our trail is amazing. It's like secure, it's nice, like I feel comfortable on it, and I like it. So yeah, now that I found that trail, ain't no stopping me now. Okay, I'm on the move. Okay, yeah, I'm corny. Oh, Keisha, no, I have it tomorrow. Hey, Latrina. I'm so glad you made it in too, sis. Hello, you're looking beautiful. Oh, thank you, Annette. Welcome in. I like the 10-day. Yes, I still have that book too, the 10-day green smoothie cleanse. And it was crazy because at first I used to couldn't do it. Like I didn't want to do it, but now I actually like the green. So you know what? I probably should try it now. Just to see. Y'all know I'm up to try stuff. Oh, thank you, Keisha. I accept it. Hey, LaShonda. Woman 7-day cleaner. Oh, I saw that. Walmart, did I? Oh, Keisha, that's my goal. I'm trying to get there. Juice or whichever one you think will be great. If you do, yeah, let me think on that, Tammy. Let me ask you this. Have you ever did a detox before? I posted in the group. I was amazed with myself. All right, Deborah, I gotta go see it. Oh, I sure will. She finna get ready and get up because she gotta go to work. Oh, thank you, Tammy. You say your name is Shadu? Welcome in. Hey, Rachel. Oh, thank you. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I like the glasses, but they got to go. Like, if I could if I could really see still, then it wouldn't be a big of a deal. Because I don't mind wearing glasses, but I can't see. In no glasses, no contacts. In real life, I can't see in nothing. How about 500 calories a day? If you do 500 calories a day, then that is called the 5-2 method of intermittent fasting. So that's where 2 days of the week you are doing 500 calories only. So if you do that, that's what I say do that. Don't do 500 calories just every single day, because you will definitely be under eating. I don't care how small you are or how big you are. No one should be eating only 500 calories a day every single day, because your body will go into starvation mode and you will not lose weight, or it's gonna get to the point where your body is just gonna give up and it's gonna get tired of fighting, and then you're gonna lose too much weight, and both of those are not healthy. Hey, Stephanie. My smartwatch is a 40 mm. Watch it be a 44 because I'm lame. But I think it's a 40 mm. I did 25 jump rope and my leg was tore up. Now I'm scared, LL. I just now landed. Yes, Tierra, I'm telling you. And it's crazy because when you tell people like, oh, I did 500 jumps, they're like, whatever. Try to do 500 jumps, sis, and you tell me how you feel. It is crazy. Like when I hit those 600, I was like, oh, I'm on fire. And like I told you, my ultimate goal is to be able to do at least 1,000 to 1,500 a day. But that's gonna take time. I'm not expecting to be able to do that in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna take time for me to build up. But the one thing is, I am like super motivated right now. So I know that I'm gonna get there. I know I am. Hey, Felicia, I'm doing really good. How are you? Hey, Tequila, welcome in. Oh, hey, Keisha K. Oh, you're so sweet. I work from home. I'm going to lay my clothes out tonight and get on the treadmill before I start my day. Plus, I got to get back on my IF. Yes, sis, just do it. In the morning, just do 10 minutes. That's it. Just start with 10 minutes. Don't try to get on there and do 30, 45 minutes. Just start with 10 minutes and do 10 minutes every day for the rest of this week. Get your stamina built up. And then next week, push it up to 15 minutes. Just wing yourself into doing more. You don't have to get on and just go out. Because if you get on and go out, like I could have easily got discouraged doing those jumps because I was doing I did 1,000 and I was like, wait a minute. Like I immediately was like, I don't think I'm going to do this. But that's because I started off trying to do too much. So I realized then, like, hold on, you're trying to do too much. So just bring it back. Like, you can do it, but don't come out the gate doing expert when you're at the beginner level. So it's nothing wrong with it either. Like, I don't mind. Like, that's another thing. Like, healthy is what you make of it. Don't let nobody tell you what you ain't doing ain't right. Because if you are moving is moving forward. What the quote say, forward is forward. No matter what. I don't care if I took 1 inch forward. Guess what? I'm 1 inch forward. So don't ever let nobody tell you you're not doing enough. Don't never let nobody tell you you're not doing it right, because only you know what works for your body. No, I don't have that novel. But yes, guys. Hey, Crystal. I wish I could double dutch, girl. That would really help me drop them. I know what you're talking about. And y'all, that rope be hurting. I ain't gonna lie. When you miss, you hit yourself. Ooh, take it back. Take it back. Like, wait a minute. Am I getting a whooping? I bought a rebounder and I jump for 15 minutes every morning to start. It's like, I mean, I like it because it's low impact. Exactly. And everybody think jump roping is like, oh my God, watch your knees. No, actually, it's the best exercise for your knees. Running is actually worse on your knees than jump roping is. Jump roping is a full body exercise, but it's low impact. And it's because you are using your full body to get your body up. And another thing that I learned, you don't have to try to jump high. You don't have to try to like be all up in the air. Just jump high enough to where the rope is going under you, and make sure that your arms are at your side, and make sure you're using your wrist to make that rope go. And I'm telling you, you're going to feel it like your girl getting some muscles. You're going to feel it. You're going to actually see, like I noticed a difference, especially right here on my back fat, believe it or not. Like that's where I first noticed the difference, because when I was wearing my sports bra, it would stop and it would cut right here. And now I can pull my sports bra down. And I'm just like, okay. Like I told you guys, I really love the clothing part of it, because your clothes ain't gonna lie. They not gonna lie. So if you put something on and it's too tight, it's too tight. It ain't gonna be like, that's just because I had spaghetti. Your clothes not gonna lie. So sometimes instead of running to that scale, just put on something and see how it fits, see how it feels, see how you remember it feeling, and you'll know what's going on in your body. And another thing too, don't always think you have to step on the scale. Measure your step. Start going by inches, because inches is what you really want to lose. All us out here want these BBL shaped like bodies. The way to get that is by losing inches. Like the weight is gonna come off regardless, especially if you drop in inches. But inches is what you're going for. So if you're losing inches, sometimes that scale's not gonna go down, and that could be too because you're building muscle. Think about it. You out here lifting weights, you're doing squats, you're doing planks. You are building to build your stamina up is to get those muscles going, and your muscle have muscle memory and all that stuff. But yeah, as you start to do squats and stuff like that, you want this booty, you go understand that this booty got some muscle in it. So it may weigh a little heavier, but you may your waist may have went down 2 or 3 inches. So don't always beat yourself up because the scale's not moving.
And remember, the scales don't lie.
Courtney mess with y'all.
Hey, y'all.
She said, hey, y'all. She finna get ready for work. I already made her coffee and everything.
80 hours ago.
I made 1 month IF. Now I'm moving to yes, congratulations, Stephanie. I'm telling you, once you get IF down, you got it. I can see you now trying to push them glasses up. Girl, right. Like, I did that all the time. And even now at home, when I take my glasses, like if I'm in the shower or something, I take my glasses, I'm in the shower, y'all, doing this. Like, it's going to be crazy. So, y'all charge that to my head and I'm a heart for a little while. I'm ready to get rid of them. No matter what, Crystal, I will jump rope tomorrow. I will do 200. Won't stop until I see. Exactly. Like I said, even if you can't do it, but 100 jumps. If it's jump roping is something that you want to do and you feel like you're going to get a good benefit from it, go ahead, do you 100 jumps until you build it up. Because I'm telling you, again, jump roping sound like a child thing. You be like, jump roping? But try it, sis. Just try it. Hey, Ruth. Darlene. Oh, I tell her, Darlene, you said, hey. But yes, guys. So at the end of the day, just make sure that again, like I always tell you, let your journey be your journey, guys. And yes, you can get advice and inspiration from other people, but don't let that weigh too heavy on you to where you start to doubt yourself. Where you start to be like, well, am I doing this right or am I following this right? Because everybody has something that they're doing. Some people fast, some people don't fast. Some people keto, some people vegan. Some people Weight Watchers. Some people just intuitively eat, where they just make sure they're watching their serving sizes and stuff like that. So you just have to get to a point where, like I said, you find out what works for you, and then you go to your sister groups to get that motivation to keep going, but not necessarily for somebody to give you the answer, because nobody has the answer. Like I tell you all the time, we can eat the same thing on the same day at the same time, and we can step on that scale, and we're going to be two separate different weights, because we are two different people. So you can't tell nobody what healthy is. Always remember that. Before I had twins, I had strong endurance. Now I feel my body is weak. Do you have any suggestions on how to get my endurance back? Yeah, start with walking. I'm telling you, if you start with walking first, start trying to walk a longer distance. Like if you normally can walk a half a mile, try to walk with a mile. And when you're walking, just walk. Don't necessarily feel like you gotta run or power walk or nothing like that. Because what it is you need to build your endurance up enough to be able to do other exercises. And walking is the best way to start. You don't have to worry about injury. You don't have to worry about doing too much too fast, So just start with walking a couple minutes a day, just to do it until you can get up to where you're walking an hour a day. And then once you do that, you can start incorporating different things in. And y'all know I'm not a professional. Let me say that. This is just stuff that I've learned, because y'all know I hate working out. I'm going to continue to say it. Even though right now I'm doing really good and, being consistent and working out and pushing myself to do it, I still hate it. But guess what? I'm going to keep going until I see results. That's all. That's it. That's the end of it. Because how am I going to know what my body's going to do if I don't do it? Like I tell you guys, y'all can tell me, but unless I actually go and do the jump rope myself, my body's not going to change. So I don't care if I look at myself in the mirror and say, I don't see it. I'm going to say, I'm going to just keep going until I do see it. I'm just going to keep being consistent until I do see it. That's the only thing you can do. Hey, Nicole, I know I'm late and I'm sorry if you already talked about this, but how are the resolution drops working? The NRG just isn't working for me. I like the resolution drops, and I guess I can go ahead and talk about it because it's Weight Loss Wednesday. So with the resolution drops, I told you guys that I didn't know how I was going to take them because I take the NRG, and the NRG is so effective for me. But the one thing that I decided to do with the resolution drops is just take it midday. So pretty much what I do now is I take my ACV in the morning and my NRG in the morning. That's what I do. Then when I get to work, I'm drinking my gallon. About 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, when I know I'm still not going to break my fast till 5, that is when I take my resolution drops. And once I take those resolution drops, then sis, I've been going slap past 20 hours. Like, I've been fasting 24 hours, 23 hours. It really does work well with that energy. It does work on its own, but let me tell you, if you're using just that on its own, you need to make sure that your calories are less than 50 grams of your carbs are less than 50 grams, 50 grams or less, and that you're eating no more than 1,200 calories. That's the way that they want that to work on its own. But I've noticed as long as I mix it in throughout my day, because it is an appetite suppressant, so as long as I mix it in out throughout my day, it kind of carries me through the rest of the end of my fast. And it gives me what I need in order to work out, because y'all know I've been working out fasted, because when I come home from work, I'm like, I might as well go ahead and get my workout in, because now it gets dark super early, so I do want to hit the trail and get my walk in. So yeah, I do have to do that. So I've been working out fasted, and I'm just like, at first, I'm not gonna lie, when I first took the resolution drops the first couple days, I was like, I don't see what the hype is. Like, my NRG was doing the same thing, but it wasn't until I went to get my nails done and I ended up having to start my fast at 3 p.m. and I didn't break my fast until the next day at 5 p.m. and I took resolution drops, and that really helped me. So I honestly say it's worth a try to try it out, but definitely make sure that you are following everything that you need to follow to take them, because if you are eating more than what they suggest, then they may not work for you. I'm still working toward getting in a gallon, but I'm getting at least, oh yeah, 72 to 96 ounces. You can do that. And remember, guys, a gallon is the max of water. You do want to just do half your body weight. So if you're 200 pounds, 100 ounces of water suffices just good, which 100 ounces is a little less than a gallon. A gallon is 128 ounces. So yeah, you can do half your body weight. But a lot of people do a gallon because, you know, you do your working out. You need water when you work out. You know, when you eat, you drink your water. So it ends up being a gallon a day. But I did also use 2 packs. Yes, the resolution drops are great for your metabolism. And I'm telling you, like, I love it. I really do love them. It is something that I definitely will repurchase. Because like I said, I didn't know when to take them. Because I'm like, how am I going to know if they work if I take them with my NRG? But I do take them. Let me see. I take my NRG every morning at like 6:45 a.m. And I take resolution drops between 12:30 and 1 p.m. every day. So it's a pretty good amount of time within that window. And yeah, like I said, once I take those resolution drops, even if I was like wanting food or anything like that, because remember the NRG, it works. It's a really good appetite suppressant as well. But a lot of times, again, our mind is what plays tricks on us, and we be like, you know what? This is when I used to break my fast, you know, because like I told you guys, this is my first time doing 24. So yeah, so it'd be times where at 12 o'clock I'd be like, dang, this is when I used to break my fast. So instead of breaking my fast, I do resolution drops, and I don't worry about it. Oh no, Keisha, why you feeling drunk? You are not supposed to feel drunk. Look, I gotta shake. Oh, I don't have to shake it up. I need to finish this. Oh, my baby finna go, y'all. Hold on, I gotta tell her bye. All right, guys. I know that was so rude, but do wifely duties call. Courtney is going to work. She is so corny. She's talking about, oh, tomorrow you'll be able to see me. I will be able to see what she look like. And like I said, I'll talk more about my vision in my video because it's crazy. Like I'm so excited for Lasik because this has been a long time coming. Long time coming. My goal is to get that gallon in by the end of the month. And you can do it, sis. That's what I'm saying. Just do something. Like if you started with, you know, half a gallon this week, then next week just up it up by a couple of ounces. Just keep giving yourself more and more until, because I promise you, you'll start to crave water, especially when you drink a lot of it. But yes, all in all, I really do like those resolution drops. Like I said, do I think it's necessary to do the energy, the resolution drops, and all that? Not necessarily if you're not doing extended fast or something like that, because it really is an appetite suppressant, but it still gives you energy. Because you know, a lot of times, well, I can speak from experience. Like when I used to do my 3-day fast, 5-day fast, and stuff like that, like you'll have energy and mental clarity, but again, you're not giving your body food, so it's like your energy levels are high. Or if you do need to use, like I would use all my energy at work because I still got to work and move around and talk and, you know, be lively at work. So by the time I come home, it's like shutdown mode. But with that NRG, it's not shutdown mode. Like I don't care how long I fast, I can still go and do a whole workout and still hadn't broke my fast yet. Y'all, that speaks volumes to me. Volumes to me, because y'all remember I was taking pre-workout because I did not have energy to even go and do a treadmill workout. And now I don't even take it, which I still do have my pre-workout and I do love it, but honestly I don't need it right now because the energy that I get from especially that NurtrBurst, like taking that, it's like those vitamins get in, my body's used to it. It's I like it. I really like the way it makes me feel, and it really does help me out. The resolution drops is on the TLC site. My link is down below, in the description box. Yes, Tequila. And y'all, Tequila is very, very knowledgeable. I pray for a speedy recovery. I'll get mine after I see your results. Okay, Shay. Yes. And it's so crazy, y'all. Like, I have, for one, y'all know I always do my research. So I did so much research first. And then my friend got it 2 months ago, and so I talked to her every day, so I was able to see like from surgery to recovery to day after to the day after. So it's not easy. Remind you, like, they're gonna put lasers on your eyeballs, so it's not like, oh, I'm just going to get a shot. It's not easy, but it's not the hardest surgery, so I'm excited about it. You get instant results. I love that. It's just so crazy that, like, after all these years, I won't need corrective lenses to do anything. And to be completely honest, it's really gonna open me up to a lot of different opportunities that I don't do because of that. Not saying that I'm not happy with wearing glasses or contacts. It's just that my glasses or contacts, like, my prescription has never been perfect. So either I'm having a good day where, I can, see some stuff, or I'm having a day where everything is blurry and all day I'm up here fighting, and now I got a headache because my eyes been blurry all day and I'm struggling. So it's been a real big struggle. And I told myself when I lost my 100 pounds, my gift was gonna be LASIK surgery. I told myself that. So your girl was saving them coins, and it just hit, and the opportunity hit so well because, like I told y'all, my friend had it 2 months ago, and she had it at the place that I'm going, and she was like, hey, if you decide to go where I went, if you tell them, if you put me down as a referral, you get money off. And I was like, okay, I thought about it, but I was like, okay, well, it probably ain't gonna be a lot. No, they over there giving away, like, it was amazing. It was an amazing discount. And again, I'll talk more about that because I'm gonna actually do my best to record it. The reason I say do my best is because Courtney is gonna be behind the camera most of the time because, I ain't gonna be able to open my eyes and all that stuff like that. So she's gonna get some footage. So I prayers, y'all, that we in focus. Prayers that she actually gets some good footage. I know she can do it. But yeah, I do plan on sharing the whole journey with you guys, and just everything about it. Cause like I said, I'm so super excited. It's just something that I wanted because I need it. Like, I just even started thinking about my makeup looks. Like, the way y'all see me doing my makeup, and thank y'all so much for all the compliments that y'all give me, that's me blind. So just think when your girl can see. I'm about to show out. Wing liner finna be sharp as a knife because I'm gonna be able to see it. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of there. Y'all know I'm crazy. Yes, Jersey girl, I use Teamy Greens every single day. I was talking about that earlier in the live. I use it every single day. That is what's in my smoothie. I do 1 scoop of those every single day. I'm not consistent with the IF, especially on the weekends. And even it's so, Nicole, let me tell you what you should do. Make sure that you're being very consistent doing Monday through Friday. So that way on the weekend, if you do want to cut your intermediate fasting to another one, you can. So for most of the part, I do, well, this is when I was doing 16-8. I would do 16-8 during the week, and then I would do 12-12 on the weekend. So that way I can still have breakfast with baby. We can still have our date nights and it's late in the evening. So just doing that 12 hours just gave me more time to actually enjoy my weekend, but I was still getting a fast in. So you just, sometimes, like I told you, sometimes you just got to switch it out and tweak it so it'll be able to work for you. I have big arms, and it may take my body, and it make my body look bigger. Yeah, that's why I said it could be anything, sis. IF helped me fight my food cravings. Exactly. And that's why I like full day fasting. But especially if you've been craving something for a long time and you genuinely don't want to do it, full day fasting will take those cravings away because you are denying yourself food. So therefore, you are not giving your craving. You're not feeding into your craving. And if you don't feed into your craving, then after a while, your body going to be like, okay, she not going to give us this and it's not going to crave it again. So that's how it is. Like right now, I can't even tell you the last time I had a chip because whenever I used to have chip cravings, I go straight to getting chips, straight to getting them. And then after, I'm like, no, you got to stop giving yourself that. The only way to get rid of something is to stop giving it to yourself. So I stopped giving myself that, and I can't even tell you, like this past weekend, I didn't even have a cheap meal. Me and baby had grilled chicken and rice for Sunday dinner. Saturday I had Chipotle. That was my only meal for Saturday. And then I did my 24 all week. Like I didn't even have Dunkin' coffee, y'all. I had made a joke in my group. I was like, hello, I'm Crystal, and it's been 10 days now since I've had Dunkin' coffee. Cause your girl didn't even have any this weekend. Cause I stopped giving it to myself. Like I was craving it so bad and had to have it every weekend and stuff because I was giving it to myself. So I denied giving it to myself starting last week. Yeah, it's been 10 days and I have not had a craving for it. So that's something that, like I said, I'm not saying that I just gave it up and I'm not going to go back to it because like I told you guys, I don't like denying myself stuff because when you deny yourself stuff, you genuinely get mad at yourself. And once you get mad at yourself, that makes you want to get off your journey because then you start questioning like, why am I giving myself, why am I doing this to myself? Or why am I being so hard on myself? And then you start to talk to yourself and that mind, that little, voice start to tell you, you don't gotta do this, sis. You fine anyway. Go do you. And it's like, no, you're not doing this to be pretty. You're doing this for your health. That's what you're doing it for. So oh, no problem, Tiara. And yes, sis, I'm gonna be here with you every step of the way. So when you get to that goal, we gonna party like a rock star. Cause at the end of the day, that's what it is. And the reason you feel so focused is because you doing it. Think about it. Anything that what they always say, whatever you feed is what lives the longest. So if you are feeding your journey and you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're being consistent and you're making those healthier choices, then that's what's gonna succeed. But if every time you turn around you cheating on your journey, guess what? That is what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up falling all the way off. Oh, no problem, darling. You know I'm always here for you, sis. But yes, guys. So all in all, one thing I do want to tell y'all is just do it. That's all you got to do is do it. It's not going to be easy because I promise you every single day I wake up and I look in the mirror and I be like, do I see results? And again, like I said, I have to be honest with you guys. Baby tell me every day, she's like, I see it. I see the working out. I see the jump roping. I see the squats. When I look at myself, I'm like, I look like I feel like I look the same. It's only whenever, like I told you guys, my brow goes all the way down now. Because even my regular brow now sits all the way down here when it used to be right here because I had back fat right there. And now I can pull my brow all the way down. So, I mean, I'm seeing results like that. But do I see overall results? No. But will that stop me? No. You know why? Because I'm going to continue to go until I see results. Everybody else around you gonna see it first anyway. Especially if somebody ain't seen you in a while, or especially if it's been a couple days, couple weeks, or whatever. When they see you, they're gonna be like, "Hold on, sis. You like you dropped some." So of course, because you looking, so of course you're not gonna see it. But just continue to go until you do see it. And the moment that you do see it, that's the moment you're gonna be like, "Dang, I did it." Just keep going, y'all. Just keep going. How long did it take? How long did you take off work on your Lasik? Now, I mean, girl, let me tell you, them people stressed me out today. They had the nerve to tell me, "Oh, so you having your Lasik tomorrow? You gonna be back Friday?" I said, no. Why would work be the first thing I want to see? I'm finna get my sight back. Why would work be the first thing I want to see? So I only took off Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off. Well, I'm actually on call this weekend, but that's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, so yeah, I do go back to work Monday. With the LASIK, it is immediate results. So as long as you do what you're supposed to do, come home and make sure your eyes stay closed for 4 hours, then you can resume normal activities the next day. So if you need to drive and everything, and actually, believe it or not, that Friday, like right after your surgery, you have your follow-up appointment so they can do another eye exam to make sure you have 20/20 vision. So I'm excited. Yeah, I never had 20/20 vision, so I ain't gonna know how to act because I ain't even never been able to see. Like I started wearing glasses young. I needed, let me be honest, I needed glasses young. And my mom used to always be like, when you go to the doctor, and I do not know how I always tricked that doctor to thinking that I could see. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I was squinting so hard or what, but she's like, oh, she don't need glasses. And I couldn't see then. But in actuality, it's not that I can't see. It's that I have an astigmatism on both eyes. So pretty much it's like if you see a picture and it's clear, I see that same picture but blurry. So it's not that I can't see, it's just that I can't see detail. So that's why I have to pull the chat up here in front of me, because even with glasses on, I can't see what pops up here. I have to read it here because I can't see. And it's not even that far. Like, I could literally touch y'all. So y'all not even far. So that's why my surgeon was like, honey, we finna get you together. Because he was like, oh, that's all we gotta do is just get you to see clear. I was like, they're gonna get me together. But like I said, I'm gonna go over everything with LASIK. I'm going to talk to you about how much it costs, how much I'm paying for it, how much I saved with the discount. I'm going to talk to you about every procedure. I'm going to vlog it so that way you guys can see it from from step one. Because when she told me when I get there, I have to sign my paperwork and pay my down payment. I will tell y'all that it is $1,000 down payment. So I do have to go, and you have to pay $1,000 the day of surgery. So I'm going to pay that, and then they give you your prescription to go pick up your Valium, because they got to give you some, because you are awake during the surgery, but your eyes are numbed, so you don't feel anything. And I have watched 2,600 vlogs on LASIK, and even if somebody had something bad to say about LASIK, everybody came to a consensus and said you do not feel anything during the procedure. Like, everybody, even if they say, oh my God, I regret getting LASIK, the first thing they say is, but I didn't even feel anything. So I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm not stressed out or scared of the pain or anything. Courtney is doing all that for me. So yeah, I'm not like about that. And he even told me, he said it's not going to be that long per eye, so you don't have to worry about that. And then they're gonna do, make sure that everything is good before I leave. And like I told you, normally when you come home, as long as you can take a nap, and the reason they tell you to take a nap is because you can't look at any screen. So you can't look at TV, you can't look at your phone, you can't look at the computer, you can't look at nothing. So what's the point of, being awake if you can't open your eyes? And he told me that even if I wanted to open my eyes, the lights will be so bright that it would irritate me. So I'm gonna want my eyes closed anyway. So they do give you some kind of medicine that makes you sleepy, so that way you can be able to sleep. So we got about a 45-minute drive from the place. So I'm gonna get me a little Z's in the car, and then when I come home, which Courtney already said she gonna tuck me in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep the night on the way. And when she come home Friday morning from work, I'm gonna be able to see, because the next morning when you wake up is when your vision is supposed to be really, really good. And then my follow-up appointment is 24 hours after. So I have a follow-up appointment on Friday at 3, and that is when I find out if I graduate. And graduate means if you have 20/20 vision. So I'm so excited. Like I said, this was my weight loss gift to myself. Like, I told myself, like, as soon, and granted, I was going to get LASIK, period, whether I lost the weight or not, but it was a good incentive for me because I was saving money every time. Because LASIK, like I told you, it's not hella expensive like most surgeries, but it's expensive. It ain't just, you just don't have this money laying around just to go out, Look, I don't know your life, but I'm just saying. But I just really do feel like it's a good investment. And like I said, especially since, I do social media and stuff, I stop myself from doing a lot of stuff because I can't see. And even with Courtney, like I was telling her, because she always tell me, she's like, you always go the same way, you need to try to switch it up sometime. And the reason I go that way is because I know that way. I can see that way. I know what streets coming up. I know where the dips is. I know where the curves is. If I go another way, I'm not going to be able to see it. I'm going to be in trouble. So it's just a lot to it. It's a lot to it. Yes, and everybody I have talked to, it's like 4 or 5 people at work that actually had it. And so when they was like, oh, you won't be here? I was like, yeah, I'm getting LASIK. They're like, girl, best decision ever. Best decision of your life ever. And even my doctor said this is the best time to get it in your 30s because your eyes do transitions. And in your 30s is the last time that your eyes transition or something. So, of course, you're going to get older and stuff like that later on. But people who get it early, like 18 years old, 19 years old, a lot of them end up going back and getting it again or getting touched up or, getting something different or having to wear glasses again because it may wear off or something like that. But he told me, with this, it'll be pretty cool. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Like I said, I haven't seen clearly to let you guys know the difference, but I'm going to try to do my best to vocalize it because I just ready to see what my makeup finna look like. Like, I have, even now, where my makeup desk is, the reason I end up switching it out and getting something smaller is because when I had my makeup vanity in the old place on my IKEA setup, it was too far back. So even though, it's a big mirror with lights, I could not see myself back there. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a smaller desk and a mirror that's a little bit more personal so I can see. And I see right there and I still can't see. Like I can, like again, I can see my face enough to put foundation on, but I can't see detailed enough to do eyeshadow, mascara, eyeliner, stuff like that. Like my vision is all the way off. So I'm just excited about it, like I said, and it's something that I wanted forever, and it just came at the right time, and everything fell into place. So I'm excited about it. Yes, girl, I'm ready to see. I want to see everything. And I'm a little nervous. Only thing I'm nervous about is they said once the numbing drops wear off, my eyes are gonna burn really bad. Like it's gonna feel like sand is in it. But a lot of people say if you sleep, you don't feel that. And then the next day you don't have that. It's just kind of when your eyes are coming back to life. Because you gotta think about they use that thing to pry your eyes open. So that's what is gonna make, your eyes burn a little because they've been propped open. So yeah, I'm excited. My husband had LASIK less than a year ago and he loves it. Okay, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Nicole. But yes, Nicole, not Nicole. Where was it? Shay, I should have took off a whole week. I got the time to take off. I'm really just probably waiting for, I don't know what I'm waiting for actually, because ain't nothing really going on. I should have took off, but I did right and just took off the Thursday and the Friday. Krista, how you do fasting while on Weight Watchers? Because fasting is what time you eat. It's not what you eat. So only thing you got to make sure is you're still eating the amount of points. That's why if you catch the first part of this live, I was saying on Weight Watchers, you have to make sure that you're getting your dot. If I'm on blue plan, so my dot is blue. If you're on purple, your dot is purple. If you're on green, your dot is green. But anyway, when you have your dot, that means that you are within your healthy eating window and you are doing good. So even though you're fasting, when you be ready to eat, make sure that you're eating enough calories to get your dots. Make sure you eat it. And even if you eat, Weight Watchers really does want you to eat all your points. Like they don't want you to be on Weight Watchers and then try to cut yourself some more. They want you to try to get as close to your points a day as you can, and sometimes even go over. That's why they give you the weeklies, because they expect for you to have date night, they expect for you to have girls night out, they expect for you to have brunch. So they don't want to restrict you so much to where you can't eat calories. But do also remember, points on Weight Watchers are real calories. Just because it's 0 points on Weight Watchers does not mean it's 0 calories in real life. Like every food gonna have some calories. So just because Weight Watchers says 0, it doesn't mean 0 calories. That just means it's a healthier food for you. So if you decide to have 1 or 2 pieces, you don't have to beat yourself up about it. So yeah, when you're fasting, just remember fasting is about what time you eat, not what you eat. You still want to make sure that you're eating everything that you need to eat. So my calories is supposed to be 1,200. Even in my eating window, I need to make sure I'm eating as close to 1,200 calories as I can to make sure I'm staying on track with my eating. Yes, Nicole, and Shay, that's what the doctor told me. He said as soon, because he said once they finish the surgery, they're gonna sit you up, and there's this board that like this sign that everybody read, and it's like fine print on it, and he wants you to read the fine print. So they said it's immediate. Now they said of course it's gonna be kind of blurry. He said he gave the example of like a dirty contact. If you have a smudge on your contact, how you can see, but it's like cloudy. That's what your vision is gonna look like, but you're gonna still be able to see. And he did say that they will do a eye test afterwards or something. But I'm definitely getting an eye test on Friday, like the very next day, to see. So I'm excited. Like I said, the only thing, and I like I said, I will talk more about this because I am vlogging it. The only thing that I didn't know that I learned is that you do have to sleep with these things on your eyes for the first week, and you have to sleep with those and shower with those, because you cannot get your eyes wet whatsoever. So you can't wear eyeshadow, makeup, no eyeliner. You cannot wear mascara. You can do your brows if you want to, only if you're a good person. Y'all know I do a whole skincare routine, so I'm not going to be able to do it because I like to douse my face and all that stuff. Now, I am still going to cleanse my skin. I'm just going to give me some cotton pads and be able to like cleanse around. But you cannot get your eyes wet for the first week. No, 10 days. I think he said 10 days. Crystal, you better know. But yeah, so you have to wear those sleeping goggles when you sleep, and you have to wear them when you shower, and you have to wear sunglasses when you're in light, like when you're going outside, because they told, like I said, once you have your surgery, as long as you close your eyes for the 4 hours, you're good after that. Like after you have rested your eyes for 4 hours, that way your feeling comes back in your eyes are getting acclimated to actually have had the laser and stuff like that, then you're good to go. They don't want you looking at screens still for a full 24 hours, but you can still drive if you need to go somewhere. So if you got to go, like worst case scenario, if I needed to go to work Friday, I could still go to work Friday after having the surgery. The only thing that I'm a little scared of is they said that some people, because I've noticed that even in vlogs, some people get like red dots on the white parts of their eyes, and I'm like, oh, please don't let me be the person to get, like, if it is what it is. And they say it do go away in like a week or so. But it's like these big red dots on the white part of your eye. So, if I'm vlogging, y'all gonna be like, sis, what's wrong with your eyes? Like, why that big red thing? Right? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that kind of makes me nervous, because I'm like, please don't let me be the one, because not everybody get it. Like my friend, she didn't get it. She didn't get the red. But then I watched another girl who recently got her LASIK, and she got it. And she got it on both sides of the white parts of her eye. So I was just like, Lord. So, I mean, it comes with the territory, and I'm willing to deal with that for a week or so just to have perfect vision. So I'm down with it. Yes, and that's another thing. Like the package that I got comes with all my drops and everything. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep boring y'all with LASIK, because I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more. So yes, guys. So let me see if I missed anything. Look, I still ain't finished this tea. I'm bad. I am bad, y'all. Okay. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. And like I said, yes, it is going to cut off my jumping and stuff for a week. But again, I'm sacrificing, this week, 2 weeks of that to have better vision, so that way I can be better at what I do. Because my vision has stopped me from doing a lot of stuff because I can't see. And I'm being serious. Like, I cannot be in a room of crowded people because I can't see details. So if something go down, I can't even tell y'all what nobody look like to tell y'all what happened. Like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. Or I'm the person that always got to have my contact solution with me because my contact's going to be dry. Or I'm the person that always with contacts moving every time I blink. Like, it's always something. So I really do feel like this is going to give me freedom. I really do. Like, I feel like this is it for me. Like, it's just gonna give me freedom, and I'm excited about it. Pamela said, oh, she didn't get the red spot, so I'm excited. Hopefully I don't, but if I do, y'all, that's just a part of it. The doctor said don't freak out. He's like, if you get it don't mean blood clot. Like, it don't mean none of that. That's just, you got to remember, you had lasers on your eyeballs. The good thing about it is there are no knives, so there's no cutting. Everything is lasered, but still it's your eyeballs. So you got to let them heal. You got to do right and stuff. So I'm gonna do everything. I got my little pamphlet right here, and where I went, they are very detailed. They give you so much information. Like, if you have any questions, just read this, because it gives you like step by step information and rules and stuff like that. And they even let you see your like forms, your release forms and stuff, so you can read everything thoroughly. Because sometimes you go places and they're like, here, sign this, here, sign this, here, sign this. You don't have a chance to read over, so you don't know what risks are and all this stuff. But I really do like that you get all the information up front, cutthroat, this is what it is. So if you decide to do it, then you decide to do it. And if you decide that you won't do it because something's a deal breaker, like with the drops are a lot. Like, that's another thing. Like with the drops, you have to take them for every 4 hours. And it's 2 of those is an antibiotic and a steroid that you have to take every 4 hours, 5 minutes apart in those drops. And then you have to take these other drops every hour for the first week. And then I think you can do every 2 hours the second week, every 3 hours the third week. So LASIK, although you get the immediate results, there is a lot of maintenance to it, and you do have a lot of follow-ups as well, because you have your day 1 follow-up, then you have a week follow-up, a month follow-up, and I want to say it's like a 3-month or a 6-month follow-up. And then I asked him how long, like, is the full just like recovery for like the flap to heal and all that stuff. And he said about 6 months. So You'll be able, like I said, to definitely see the results because I'll be able to see the next day. But the whole maintenance part of making sure everything heals right is what's a lot. So if you're not ready to do all those drops and keep up with a timer, because he was like literally set a timer in your phone, so every hour you're doing your drops, every 4 hours you're doing your medicated drops. Like it's a lot when it comes to the drops. But again, I'm willing to do all of that to have perfect vision. So I'm down. Yes, and it's crazy because y'all know we just got a 65-inch TV here in the living room, and it's not that far from where the couch is. And if I don't have my glasses on, I am squinting hard looking at that big ass TV. Like that's when I knew it. Well, actually, I knew it was time when in my car I have a the little screen for the directions, with the map on it. And I knew when I looked down there and I had to squint at that map and it's right there, like I can touch it. I was like, oh no, it's time. It's time to make a change. And like I said, I'm a procrastinator. I can admit that. Sometimes it takes me longer to do stuff that I know I want to do, and it's nothing really holding me back. It's just me being a procrastinator. It was my friend that actually went and got it done, and she's like, it's not that bad, Crystal. It's not. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go for it. And I'm so excited because it's something I've been saying forever. Like every time I've been saying it forever, and everybody's like, why won't you do it? And I'm like, oh. And then I end up just going to get an eye exam. And that's it. That's all. Like I don't even do what I'm supposed to do. And then, like I said, now when I went on the consultation, it was good. And especially with their COVID regulations right now, everything they got going, I felt safe. Everything, like when you walked in, when they gave you a pen, that was your pen. You don't put that pen down. Nobody else uses that pen. You can either keep it or you can throw it away. They don't want that pen back. They was cleaning up chairs every time somebody, everything was social. It was just so nice. So I even felt just comfortable in the environment. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this. But yeah, so guys, I'm excited for that. And again, guys, like with anything that you decide to do, make sure that you're doing your research. Make sure that it's something you want to do for yourself. Because if you're doing it for somebody else, it's not going to work. So make sure that it's something that you're doing for yourself. And make sure that you don't let nobody to define what your health is. Your health is somebody, it's different. Like I said, yes, we all know it is healthier to eat baked chicken versus fried chicken. But remember what I told y'all, sometimes you can't compare it. Because somebody may put so much butter on their baked chicken that it has the same amount of calories as the fried chicken. So you can't let that get to you. Just do what works for you and water your diet. That's the only thing I can say. Just make sure you're getting that water in. Make sure that you are moving your body, and make sure that you are in some kind of calorie deficit. It don't even have to be nothing deep, because once you start, then you'll start to see it works better. Same thing with fasting. When I first started doing the 24 fast, I was like, Lord, 20 hours. I said it was easy, but when you actually fasting for 20 hours every day, it's like, because my body's used to fasting on Mondays, because I did it for, over a year. But then to go into a whole 20-hour fast on Tuesday and then again on Wednesday, like I said, yes, I do have my appetite suppressants that help me with the food part, but it's the mental part that you got to do, because I'm used to breaking my fast at 11 and 12. So now it's 11 and 12. I'm used to going to the microwave and warming up my meal prep, going somewhere to get something to eat. I'm not eating. And now I'm fasting my whole work day. And work is still stressful, y'all. It's bad. It's real bad. Like, I'm excited for Lasik, but I'm actually more excited that I'm off for work. Like, that's the real truth. If we just want to be real, that's the real truth. But yeah, so work is crazy. So for me to be fasting, dealing with what I'm doing at work, y'all, I'm telling y'all, that's why I know you can do it. I know y'all can do it, because I do it all the time. And like I told y'all know Courtney's not on a diet. Yeah, she kind of watch what she eat. And, she make healthier choices every now and again. But again, she's not claiming to be on a diet. So she decides she want to eat Wingstop, she going to eat Wingstop. So it's like you just got to get your mind right. And it's like, yes, I can indulge in Wingstop, because I be like, she eating it, I'm going to eat it. But then I realize, like, nah, you been doing so good. You got goals. Just do it. You'll be able to have your Wingstop on your cheat day. Just do it, So work crazy for me too, taking days off. That's what I'm saying, Deborah. It's like everybody was just like, oh my God, we're gonna miss you. I was like, I can't say it back. I can't say it back. I'm not gonna miss them. But I was corny. I said, well, next time y'all see me, I'ma see y'all. I'm so corny. But yes, guys, y'all know we got Thanksgiving. Oh, look, I finally finished. Only took me what, 2 hours. But yeah, we got Thanksgiving coming up. And the one thing that I want to tell y'all is even then, you can still be on track and have you something to eat. You know, just make sure you're not getting too much. Make sure you are not overdoing it. You know when you're overdoing it, guys. You know when too much is too much, you know. And if you don't know when too much is too much, then definitely get you a food scale. That's why I told you I love my food scale. I bought it on Amazon. It was like $10. Maybe $20. I don't wanna lie. But I think it was $10. I think it was. And I love that food scale because I put it on there. I wait, you know, I read the package. If it tell me, boom, it's this many grams, I put it on there. I know I'm eating a serving and I keep going, you know. And it helps too when you see serving sizes. So that way you'll know if you're overeating. Because if you don't ever know how much a serving is, then sometimes you really just don't know that you're overeating calories, you know. Look, I know they don't want me to pull you at your job, but you, girl, look, I told they are doing the most, y'all. It's not good. But at the end of the day, the one thing that keeps me going is the fact that I'm a good employee, and I will never let anybody take that from me. That's the one thing that I have is my word and my character. And I will never let nobody take that from me because see, y'all miserable. I'm not miserable. When I leave from here, I have a very good relationship. I have a very good personal life. Like I'm happy, you know. And when I come to work, y'all are only causing this much havoc because y'all not happy at home. You can't run your house, so you try to come to work and run it. It don't work like that. But the one thing that I do is I just stay in my lane, do my part of the job, and whatever I can't do, I escalate it to management. Cause what that meme said is out of my hands. It's above me now. It ain't nothing I can do. So it is what it is, y'all. Which food scale is it? It's by Edge City, and I think I paid like $9.99 for it. It comes with everything. It comes with the batteries and a little programming book, but you don't even have to program them. You just put the batteries in and hit on there, and then there's a side button that you can weigh it in grams, milliliters, pounds, or ounces. So yeah, I love it. So if you need to, you know, weigh out 4 ounces of meat, because I'm telling y'all think 4 ounces of chicken is a lot. It's a lot whenever you're mixing it with something. But if you just had to eat 4 ounces of chicken by itself, when you look at it, you're gonna be like, that ain't no chicken. Same thing with rice. A serving size of rice is so small. When you see other people's rice servings, you like, oh my God, you have ate 3 servings of rice. And you wonder why, you know, you're not losing. It's because you up here thinking, oh, I'm eating healthy. I just had this rice. And you really done had 3 whole servings of rice. So I really do like that food scale. Yes, Stacy, it is in the description. I love it. Like I said, them people don't know me, which I was, Itch City really did reach out to me and send me a scale. And y'all, I found that scale when we was moving. And I was using my Weight Watcher scale for everything, but I forgot. Look, the old person in me forgot that I had that scale. It's because when I packed it in the office box, and I still hadn't like technically unpacked that box. It's in my closet, but I was going in there for something. I think it was my resistance bands, and I saw the scale, and I was like, oh, so definitely when I weigh myself, I want to use that scale because it is very information. It has your water weight, your muscle mass, your BMI. You know, it's one of those digital scales that it has an app, so when you step on it, everything transferred to that app so you can have it, and then you'll be able to track to see what your muscle looking like. Because again, like I said, the scale may not go up or down, but you can see that your fat went down, or you can see that your water retention went up, and that's the reason, you know. So it gives you a little bit more information about it. So I really do like that. And believe it or not, that scale is on $19.99 on Amazon. It is. And the company reached out and they sent it to me for review. And they didn't pay me for it. They just actually sent me the scale. Like I said, I really enjoyed that scale because it gives you so much information. And I have the app on my phone. It's called V Fit Sync, I think. But yeah, it's perfect. And especially if you're a person that is gonna want to jump on the scale every day. Like, we know with some of us, we've all been in that situation where it's like, you know what, I want to get on this scale. I don't care. I know I'm not supposed to weigh myself every day, but yesterday I only ate 3 peas and I need to see how much weight I lost. So sometimes you will. So I say if you're gonna do that, then definitely get a scale like that, so that way you can measure everything. So even if the scale, the number's not moving, like I said, you can see maybe that your muscle went up, so now you know you gained a little muscle, or that, you know, your fat went down. So maybe you didn't lose weight, but you did lose fat percentage, you know. So that way you will come off that scale feeling a little bit more motivated and not necessarily just beat down because you didn't see the number that you wanted to see. Oh yes, and it'll give you a number too. It'll tell you how old, like based on your results. It'll tell you. And sis said hers was 51, and they do that based on like your BMI. You know what your body would be if you know. And seeing that number, you could be like, you know what, I don't want to be this age in the scale saying I'm 50. So you know that'll motivate you to do what you got to do. But I really do love that scale. And see, I weigh my food, but I weigh my food after because I go ahead and cook it, and then I just weigh after. But I mean, I don't know. I never did it the both. I never did it raw to see before. Maybe that's something I could do to try. Like weigh my chick, weigh out what 4 ounces is before, and then cook it and see what it'll weigh after, just to see if there is a difference. That's a good thing to do. Yeah, see, Shay, it says 34, you're 31. So it's just like, okay, cool. You just trying to say I'm 3 years? Hold on. Let me go knock some off real quick. You holler at me. So yeah, like I said, it's a real harsh reality, but it'll go ahead and get you together. But yes, guys, I am going to go ahead and end it because, like I said, tomorrow is surgery day. So, y'all know I'm extra. I want to go in here and see what I'm going to wear. I do want to do me a face mask tonight just one more time because, like I said, I won't be able to do my full skincare for about 10 days. I'll be able to, like, wipe my face down and wipe around. And this reminds me of when I got microblading. When I got microblading, it's the same way. I couldn't get my brows wet for 10 days, so I couldn't wear makeup. I couldn't do anything like that. So, I do want to just do me a face mask and stuff like that. And, just enjoy the last night with these bad eyes because tomorrow is a new day. I'm so excited. Make sure on your journey that you keep going. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you want to stop. I don't care if you decide you don't want to work out today. That's fine. If you don't want to work out today, then you just work out tomorrow. That's it. Just keep going. No excuses, guys. Just keep going until you see the results that you want. I will see you guys for real on Sunday. Like I said, by that time, I should be able to edit. My doctor told me that I only should be away from the screen 24 hours. So I'm guessing by Sunday, I should be good to edit. And I really do want to edit and get it out for you guys. So if everything goes good at my appointment, my follow-up appointment on Friday, and he said I can, look at screens, which he did tell me to get some blue light blocking glasses just for my recovery. It's funny. It's like you getting LASIK, but you still got to wear glasses. But no, they have no prescription in them. They're just blue light blocking. So because I told him, I was like, I do social media. I'm on the computer all day at work. And he said, yes, go ahead and get those blue light blocking glasses because it'll help your recovery so much better from, just the rays of screens all day. So yeah, I did get that. So I can put on my blue light blocking glasses while I edit. That way it helped me with my computer work, and stuff like that. I bought me some sleeping masks, because they give you these little plastic things, but I still don't trust myself. So I bought a sleeping mask to put over it because I'm a person that will wake up and do this, and you're not supposed to touch your eye. And you ain't supposed to touch your eye for 30 days. Like rub your eye and all this stuff for 30 days because you got to remember the flap that they created is still healing. So I'm a eye toucher. So I'm going to have to be very careful, which is good. It's just going to train me not to do it in the house. Because as long as I wear makeup, I don't touch my face because I don't believe in touching up. But if I don't have a makeup, yeah, I'll just touch my eye in a minute. So I'm trying to get out of that or whatever. Oh, Stacey, I didn't know how. Okay, I'm gonna look it up because I definitely want to do that, especially, just the first couple of weeks after getting the surgery, especially since I gotta go, back to work looking at screens. And like I said, you guys, I do vlogging and stuff, so I definitely want to do that. But good night, guys. Thank you all for all the well wishes and everything. Everything's gonna go good. If you follow me on Instagram and Snap, then y'all gonna probably see it first because that's easier just to snap it and it'll be on my story. But don't worry if you can't make it or if you don't follow me to see that. I will vlog the whole process because this is life-changing, y'all. Like, this is life-changing. But anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you guys super soon. Subscribe. We're on the road to 25K, y'all. I want to hit 25K before the end of the year. I think we can do it, y'all.